Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are at. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's SoulSaint here, and we got a banger video coming up for you guys. So far, we have some big news that are coming up across the board for the realm of Teleria. But first things first, I want to talk to you guys about a promo code that's come out, and we're actually going to do it live with you guys on the free-to-play account. It is Floral Boost 2G, all one word. When you do that right there, I'm going to let it show on the screen for a little bit. When you do that and you confirm it from your promo code list, you'll be able to get yourself a little bit of energy, a little bit of silver, as well as some multi-battles. So we like those. We like those a lot, actually. With that being said, I did want to talk to you today about something else that's coming up on the account, or for everybody's account that we will actually be able to enjoy, or maybe not enjoy, depending on how your perspective is of it. But it has to do with the Soulstone events. So I have some news and announcements that they were given to us. If you haven't already heard, they're introducing a new type of boost for the Awakening. It's called Awakening Boost is what they're going to put for it. When the Awakening Boost is active, your chances of getting souls of a specific rank from Soulstones will be temporarily increased. So next Tuesday, March 5th, we're planning to launch the first Awakening Boost event, giving you 2 times chance to summon 6-star perfect souls from mortal and immortal Soulstones. So not the big ones. Eternals we don't care about, but the mortal and immortal are going to be available for you guys to get basically higher. It's a higher, or it's like an increased chance rate to get the 6-star equivalent to any shards you pull or any champions you pull. Please note that this boost is going to apply to the soul's rank regardless of its rarity. So you may get like a crap ton of rares, you may get a crap ton of Legos, you may get some mythics, you may get a little bit of everything in between. The whole 9 yards is going to be up for grabs based off of what you're going to see. And I think that's kind of smart because the Eternal Soulstones typically have only epics, legendaries, or as you can see on the screen, they only have epics, legendaries, and mythicals. So they're giving you the chance to get a lot of rares too on top of that. So you kind of keep your eyes and keep yourself peeled on this. Now, to give you guys context, this is how you would normally get your Soulstones and how you would use them, right? We've been having a lot of like what we call Soul Rush or Soul Chase type events, which are very similar to like your Champion Summon Rush and Champion Chase events, which are related to like shards. It's the exact same thing, where like Rush is what you use and then Chase is what you get, right? In this particular case, though, we normally would save up our resources in terms of like getting Soulstones and whatnot. You would collect currencies such as the silver currency that you would normally get. That you would get that from like Iron Twins that you would normally farm on a daily basis. You get up to like 6 keys, 12 if you use a refill, which I think it takes like 150 gems or something like that. And then you would do your runs, and with the currency you get either essences or pretty much that currency right there, which would allow you to get more Soulstones. You would save those, and basically you would just like hold on to them, for lack of better words, until you get to the point where you want to use them during an event like that, right? So I'm going to use my main account as an example. I have like over 110 mortal Soulstones, 5 immortal Soulstones, 110 mortal, 5 immortal, and I have 1 eternal. And then I have a crap ton of currency standing by in case I wanted to buy more Soulstones, right? With this type of event, would it be worth it? And here's the question I'm going to propose to you guys. How has your experience been with Soulstones? For me, it's been more of a miss than it has been a hit. Although, I won't lie, they have changed the wish list to be a lot more lucrative in the sense where, like, the 2x chance that we used to work on was just not enough. The 8 times chance has had a little glimmer of hope. Is it that big of a difference? Not entirely, but it does have, it's had its moments of brilliance, and I'm not going to deny that. I got to give that to Plam. Credit where credit's due. There has been cases where I've seen people pull in our late Discord sessions, as well as whenever we pulled on stream or myself in general. There has been some moments where we've had some bangers, and I'm not going to deny that. I won't deny that at all. However, it's not as often as people would expect it to be, considering it's like 8 times the chance to get it. And I guess the best way you can kind of factor it is you got to take in mind there's a lot of champions from rares all the way up to mythicals that are in the pool of things that you can get from any particular Soulstone. So it's a very, very, very difficult thing to kind of navigate, and a lot of people are a lot more frustrated with it. I'm of the proponent that Soulstones have been a little bit of a scam, although my perspective has slowly, not fully, but slowly changed in favor of them because of this 8x chance. With that being said, though, I've always been the mindset that no matter what, I would normally take my currency that you get here after pulling so many Soulstones. If you pull every 10 from Mortal and Immortal, you end up getting the currency that allows you to get basically the next upgradable version. So 10 summons of Mortal Soulstones gives you 200 of this currency right here to save up for 1,000, which will allow you to pull for a Mortal Soulstone, and then so on and so forth for the Eternal side, right? It's the exact same premise when you're going up a notch. It's 10 each to get 300 for that one, and then you stockpile up enough to get 1,000, then you would summon. With that being said, am I going to pull for it? I think this is worth exploring. I think at the very least trying it out, or maybe seeing some people that may test the waters to see how the rates drop and how the boost it actually activates and works will go. I think a lot of people are going to be pessimistic at first, and I think that that is warranted considering how the experience has been for Soulstones. If you've hit nothing but bangers, you're going to be like, yo, this is for me. And if you haven't hit a lot of bangers, you'll be like, nah, I'm waiting for my Soulstone rush or my Soulstone chase. You know, I get it. You know what I mean? And I'm on both sides of that one because I've had both moments of brilliance. And to be honest with you, I leave more than the pessimistic side, to be honest with you. But if the rates go as well as they do and the awakening boost also is effective, then that could be a great way to propel your account into the next terrain. And if you're not already familiar with it, with the recent change that they did with Blessings, they've made it very, very valuable for people from not only like the bonuses, like the passive bonus itself, like for example, Lightning Orb or Lightning Cage giving you the Lightning Orbs, which stacks. It also does extra damage based off of max HP. That's the bonus. That's the passive of it. But like the actual stat block that comes with Blessings now is unilaterally been equalized, right? And these stats are tremendously impactful. I mean, who wouldn't say yes to 750 more attack for your nukers or extra accuracy for your utility champions by 75? That's practically a Great Hall bonus for every single one of these. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So the value of Blessings is not to be underrated, and as such, being able to get the opportunity for 6 stars is very, very lucrative for the player to propel their account into the next territory. It's very, very game-changing. However, like I said, be very, very cautious with your expectations when it comes to these type of events, but they are on the way. As of March 5th, once this time hits, I believe it's Tuesday, we are going to have this event active for at least 72 hours. It's right, 3 days. So keep that in mind. Maybe first day you kind of hold back and see what other people do and see how the experience is, and then based off of that information, you can aggregate with all these other people doing their pools. You can rationalize whether or not this is going to be for you, and by all means, at that point, you can decide this event's not for me or this event's for you. That's what I would recommend for any player that's not sure. Now, if you're one of the people that's like a trailblazer and you want to go for it, maybe we set up Tuesday for the live stream. We do a shark pool or a Soulstone pool event. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys are looking forward to this event, or if you're not, let me know in the comments below. I'm actually curious to see what your perspective is. If this is a scam, I know some bozos that might think that. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as always remember, stay ascended.